Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. It's a new week, which means we've got a whole bunch of new comics to review right here. In my hands is just some of what you'll find at Graphic Policy Television this week. We, of course, have a lot more to come. This is just the tip of the iceberg, so let's dive in and discuss what will be coming right here for review. We got 3 from AfterShock. We got Bunny Mask, the Hollow Inside #2. Bunny Mask, really intriguing horror series. Kind of hard to describe if you haven't been reading it. Involves like these really ancient forces. Creepy. It's a nice creepy comic. I've really been enjoying it. For someone who's not a big fan of horror, I like this one. Speaking of horror, we got the Ocean Will Take Us at #3. It's about this kid who moves into a new town, wants to join the swim team, and loses, and he's like been a champ in his former school, and he finds out that the swim team at this local school, there's some like weird forces going on. Kind of feel it has like a Goonies vibe to it, a little bit of like a Scream vibe to it. Like it's just solid tween teenage horror. I like it. It's been really good the first couple issues so far. We got A Calculated Man. #1 debut is about a guy who is who's really good with math, is the accountant for mobsters, decides that the only way for him to survive is to go on the run. Of course, mobsters aren't big fans of that, so the guy turns state's evidence and goes on the run. Mobsters aren't a fan of that. Looking forward to it. Love the genre. Love that kind of subgenre of people on the run from the mob. So I'm kind of pumped for this. It's not one you generally see in comics. Not quite a genre that's hit up too much. We got Cat's Cradle, the Golden Twine. It's about this young girl who wants to capture monsters. No one really takes her seriously, and then a mysterious wagon shows up joining their camp that might have a monster inside. There's a mystery she needs to go solve. Kind of, the art for what I've seen so far looks really, really good. This is going to be, I think, kind of a fun one for young readers. I'm looking forward to that. We got Smaller Sister. It's about this girl who always looks up to her older sister. Her older sister winds up having an eating disorder, so her parents need to focus on that. Obviously, her older sister has to, focus on her own stuff. So your sister has to kind of navigate life without her older sister helping her. And then the big question would be will she be able to get her older sister back? It should be actually this should be a really, really interesting one. So yeah, it's going to be kind of fascinating. Really feels like an important one, one that has timed fairly well. We got Why the People, the Case for Democracy. It's part of the World Citizen Comics line of books from her first second. The line of books have been kind of discussing politics and participation, and this one should be interesting, though. The actual concept behind it is democracy actually the best form of government, and does it ever work like it's supposed to? Really kind of interested in reading this one and seeing what it has to say. Of course, I have opinions on that. I've worked in politics for 20-something years. I've got opinions on this one. So I'm kind of pumped to read this. This should be really, really fascinating. As I said, this is all just the tip of the iceberg as to what is coming here at Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. Of course, we have the Clementine graphic novel coming out from Skybound. Walking Dead Deluxe #41. There's a new Albatross Funny Books comic. I'm kind of pumped for that. And, of course, so much more. As always, if you want the latest comic news, you can catch us at graphicpolicy.com or on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.